It's going to be a good day. You want some warm up?
Yes. Hell yes.
You again. Do you know that you are the creator of your own reality?
Yes.
And do you know the reason that you are is because you are offering a vibration that law of attraction is responding to?
Yes.
And do you know that you have control of the vibration that you offer? And do you know that you do a really lousy job of controlling the vibration that you offer? We love you so much, but you are vibrational beings who, for the most part, have forgotten that you are vibrational beings. So you've trained yourself, because of the environment that you live in, to be more observing beings, to be more observing of that which is surrounding you. And as you observe what is surrounding you, we're not just talking about what you're seeing. We're talking about your awareness of what is. Your awareness of what is, your sort of opinion of why what is as what is. Your conversations with others about what is, your disappointment with what is, like that. And so as you observe what is trains you into a frequency that doesn't allow what is to shift into what is wanted. Now, if what is what is wanted, then observation is a wonderful thing. And we are encouraging you to make lists of the positive aspects of what surrounds you, to count your blessings, so to speak, to acknowledge the things, to get on rampages of appreciation, to acknowledge the things that please you. But if there are aspects of what is that are not pleasing you, then observing and conversing and remembering and beating the drum of just practices a vibration. And that's what we mean when we say you are not controlling your vibration as well as you could, because you're letting what is dominate your vibration. And you don't have to, because you have the power of selective sifting. You have the ability to focus. You have the ability to weigh the pros and the cons and to focus more on the pros. You have the ability to look for solutions even when a problem is surrounding you. You could be solution oriented in the middle of a problem. So today, we're going to talk about how to focus yourself into alignment in relationship to whatever it is that you want to talk about. There is nothing off limits. We're happy to visit with you about whatever you want. You're going to notice a really nice unfolding, because sometimes people will do a better job of asking the question that is important to you than you could. Sometimes, if you're not sitting here in the hot seat, you'll be in a better place of receiving than if you were sitting right here. Because sometimes when you've asked the question and the question is really active within you, you can't hear the answer very well because the question is so active within you. You know, the frequency of a question and the frequency of its answer are different. Just like the frequency of a problem and the frequency of a solution are different. So this is going to be a merging, blending, uplifting experience. And when you leave here today, it is our promise to you, you will be in a different vibrational frequency. The question is, can you maintain it? And the answer to that question really is, it doesn't matter if you can maintain it when you know how to achieve it. It doesn't matter that you hold yourself there, because naturally there are going to be things you want it that way, more step one experiences which cause you to clarify what you are wanting more and more. Anytime you feel an emotion that doesn't feel good, it always means something really important for you to know. And that is, your source has a different opinion about the very thing you're focused upon. A different opinion. So when you feel really bad about something, stop and ask yourself, as best you can, what is it that I'm doing here? Because if you were focused upon your own abundance, you would not have had that negative emotion. If you had been desiring well-being of others, you would not have had that negative emotion. And we just want to point out to you that while some of it is because you think you were doing things that you shouldn't maybe have been doing, that the majority of that negative emotion is because you were focused upon yourself in a derogatory way. And when you focus upon yourself in a derogatory way, you are never, ever going to get the agreement of Source when you do it. So if we were standing in your physical shoes, we'd just step back from that word a bit and stop throwing it out there. We know that it's a really popular thing in a world where few have abundance and most don't, that it's really a bandwagon that people will pile on fast. Oh, let's all get on this bandwagon and let's call the rich greedy, because you can go a long way with that in terms of getting others to agree with you around you. But it defies the laws of the universe as we know them to be. Because what it implies is that people do not have the individual ability. What it says is that there is assertion which there is not. What it says is that it is possible for you to deprive someone else of their abundance, and that is not true either. In other words, there's a flaw in that. There's a flaw in your basic premise that is at the heart of that discomfort that you are feeling. We think you're misreading that. We're not saying you should get back into Wall Street, and we're not saying that everything that everyone does anywhere is appropriate by all standards, or maybe even by most standards. But we are saying that beating yourself about the head and neck with a club is not serving you.